All right, we are live, people. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sarah's Kitchen without a head. Hi. That was better. Okay, we're making carrot cake tonight. This is a different carrot cake than the one that I've already posted on YouTube and Instagram. So I thought I'm gonna do another one, a whole other recipe. Okay, there's my music. My oven's going on and I'm ready to start. And the first thing I'm gonna go on is my egg whites. This is 2 egg whites. So usually I do 1 egg white. If you don't have egg white, you don't need it. This will just air it out a little bit more. I had it in the refrigerator, and who are we kidding? Even if I didn't, I would use and make some egg whites. Just a pinch of salt. Do you guys see the screen or the, there we go. And I'm gonna whip the egg whites. In addition to the egg whites, we need 3 eggs. We need 1 stick of butter, which is half a cup of butter, room temperature. 1½ cups of sugar, 2 cups of plain flour, 1 cup of almond flour, 6 cups of shredded carrots, baking powder, pinch of salt, cinnamon, vanilla. That's it. We're gonna whisk this egg white, just add some air to it. We're not really gonna make a meringue out of it. We're just going to get it going. Later, we're gonna add this to our cake right before we pour it into our cake dish. Meanwhile, I will get a whisk. I don't mind whisking my flour. Okay. That's good. Look at that. That's great. I don't want it any more than that. It won't get thicker than that because I have not added the sugar. That's pretty darn good for just salt and egg white. And watch what I'm gonna do. I don't wanna make too many dishes dirty. I'm just gonna pop that right into my plate, bowl, just like that. Save it for the end where I'm gonna fold it in. All right. See, baby? Okay, here's where we're at. We're gonna take, I know I keep repeating, but I'm gonna tell you guys, in every recipe or live that I do, use European butter because it has less water, more fat, and that's more important than using American butter. They're gonna come after me, but American butter, local butter, has more water. And basically what happens is you end up using more butter than what it's really called for. Okay, 1 stick of butter or half a cup of butter, room temperature, 1½ cups of sugar, and we're going to cream that. That just means we're gonna get it going till it actually becomes sand-like, and if you continue, it'll become cream-like. I'm making carrot cake because honestly, in the mornings, Giselle no, but the boys really just want to grab something. As I look at my measurement, that was not half a cup. I know now from experience visually, but do always measure. All right, so now it's sand. And then we're gonna go a little faster. And yes, I encourage you to do brush down the size of your bowl. Right now it tends to be up top, not the bottom. And here we go. Scrape the side of the bowl and get it going again. And as that's happening, there we go. We're going to add the eggs one at a time. Turn it down. 1 egg. 3 eggs is all you need, but we go 1 at a time. You want the fat and the proteins to blend. And because there's butter in there, it's going to take its time. Because think of it as water and oil blending. You kind of gotta, I guess, imagine it as emulsifying. So that's why you go 1 at a time. You see how beautiful that is? Ah! 1 more egg. There we go. I just moved too rapidly and I spilled some. Look how creamy that is. And now the 3rd egg. And just give it time. Look how beautiful and creamy that is. That's why you go 1 at a time. You gotta make sure that the fat and the protein in the egg yolk get blended in really well. Perfect. And the less dishes I get dirty, the better off we all are. Vanilla, 1 tablespoon is what I put in. I'm gonna go less than a pinch of salt, because I put a pinch of salt in my egg whites, if you remember. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I'm going to go a little slower on my blender and go gradually on the baking powder so it gets spread out evenly. And now my flour. So I'm going to do the flour, 1 cup of almond to 2 cups of regular flour. You could also do it all. Oh, I was going to sift that through. I guess I'm not. Doesn't matter because I aired it when I poured it in the cup. I'm going to mix that up with my 6 cups of carrots. Freshly grated carrots. Let's see, I'd rather actually use this.
Do you have time for bubble bath?
No, not tonight. Go brush up and get into bed. Following with your book. I put, that was 3 cups of carrots. And now I'm going to add the remaining flour slowly. You go slow so it doesn't splash all over. There you go. And the rest of the carrot, and again gradually. Whee! Seriously, this is good carrot cake. Usually now, if you've seen my other recipes, my carrot cakes have had banana in it and apple. This is just carrot. And that's done. Now I like to kind of bring all my ingredients around me and make sure that I have everything in there, because we're all human and it's normal to forget and skip something. So I bring my recipe book next to me. I have all my notes. Yes. And then I line up my ingredients all around here and make sure that I see everything, because I don't want to go over notes as I'm cooking or baking. And then when I see everything, I remember, I know I need to put baking powder in, sugar in, butter in, and then I know by now the steps, which goes first and which goes last. Last is always flour, and I mix in flour with carrot. This cake does not have any, this carrot, I said this cake, right? This cake does not have any milk or heavy cream or anything, and I tell you guys why. It has enough moisture from the carrots. The carrots are raw, and the 3 eggs. And do not forget your egg whites. So here's the eggs, the cake batter, and here's the 2 egg whites that I have. Or if you have a large egg, just 1 egg white will do just fine. You put that in, and I'm just gonna fold it. Now usually I put this in my individual cake dishes, the round ones, and then I do tiers, 1 tier, 2 tier, 3 different tiers and icing in between. But I did a banana cake in this dish that turned out amazing. So I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna put it in this cake dish. That's it, the white is mixed in there. The white just adds a little bit more moisture and fluff to it. And we're gonna pop this in my cake dish. This is such good hearty carrot cake. If you guys like to put raisins or nuts, please feel free to do so. My kids don't eat any of that stuff in their baked stuff, baked goods. Neither did I when I was their age. Mind you, I still don't like raisin cookies. I prefer chocolate chip cookies if I have the choice. I don't like, maybe in scones I'll have like cranberry. I don't like raisins. All right, here we go. This was the best coverage live video. And you hear my kids in the background bickering. It's kids and they're bickering. What can I tell you? They do that. It just irritates me more this time of night because I'm tired. And this is supposed to be my quiet time in the kitchen. And somehow when I say I'm live or I'm doing a show, go upstairs, honey, I'll be there soon. They gravitate towards me more. I hate wasting. I always scrape down my spoons, spatulas, and get every crumb in there. I think I get that from my dad. He taught me not to ever waste. Why would you waste? So, there we go. Every little crumb is in there. And I love doing this right next to the sink. Because voila, I rinse and you guys are here. And it is live. Real cooking, real food, real kitchen. That's it. Now, I've done this where I have put sugar in the bottom of the pan before I put my batter in. And I've also topped it with sugar if you want brown sugar crystals over the top. I'm not gonna do any of that because what I notice, my oldest son, he eats the whole thing. My husband eats the whole thing. My youngest son doesn't eat the crust anyways, so why add extra sugar to it? This is gonna go in the oven at, let me tell you guys, I have it nowhere in my notes how long. This is gonna go at 350, like any other cake, about 45 to 55 minutes, and it's gonna come out and be beautiful. And when it comes out, what I'm going to do is slice it in 2 parts. So I'll have 3, top, middle, and bottom. And I'll do the icing just in the middle, the 2 layers in the middle, not over the entire thing. That's what I did with my banana caramel cake that turned out wonderful. And that's what I'm doing with this one. Anyhow, I'll post a picture of this. Happy baking. Do whatever. Oh, and I forgot, shoot, you know what I forgot? I forgot the cinnamon. Guess what? It's real kitchen, real life, real cooking. Sprinkle it over the top. If you don't like cinnamon, don't use cinnamon. Use whatever spice you like. My kids love cinnamon. And guess what I'm gonna do now? Ready? I'm gonna take the spoon and I'm gonna just twirl it in. Just like that. There you go. Ooh, that is gonna be good. See how things happen? There we go. And guess what? I'm gonna put yet another layer of cinnamon over and put it in the oven. All right, everybody, happy baking, and voila, there you have it, carrot cinnamon cake. Good night.